What's up, everybody? It's Caster Black, and I'm back with another YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and welcome back to another episode of Askin for Black. So I got a message on Snapchat. It's kind of long, but long story short, to summarize it, let's just go with the title, Why He Won't Marry Me. Let's get down to it. You cook for him, you clean for him, you wash his clothes, you iron his clothes, you fold his clothes. Why won't he marry you? What's really the issue, though? Is it because you have two kids, okay, but they have his last name, but you don't? Does he provide for you? Does he call you beautiful? Does he, you know what I'm saying, lay it down for you? Is that the only thing bothering you, is that you don't have his last name? That's not really that big of an issue. When it comes to guys, honestly, men usually get effed out the deal when it comes to marriage. Like, let's be real, okay? Going into marriage, they even say you sign your life away, okay? Because what happens? As soon as you're into marriage, a lot of dudes don't even take relationships seriously. Believe it or not, don't take relationships. I was like, all right, well, we've been together this long. I guess it might as well get serious in a relationship and get married, you know, because what happens? You get married, you can have a joint bank account, you know, you can do a lot of stuff together because of marriage. And then after marriage, you get halved. So you're damned during and you're damned after. So it's like, yo, just no. If you're happy with things are going right now, okay, you provide for him, he provides for you, everything's going well, then whatever. You can honestly change your last name to match his if that's the only thing that's bothering you. If you want jewelry, you can buy a ring, okay? But you don't need marriage. You can ask him what's his reasoning behind it, but honestly, for what? Believe it or not, now this is just my opinion, so we can discuss this in the comments below, but check this out, okay? Marriage really has a lot to do with religion. And as a millennials, this day and age, unless you're like a serious religion, it's okay. So there's a lot of Christians, there's a lot of Catholics out there believe in God, you know, but they're born into a family that say, okay, we're this. But they really don't. Some people don't go to church. Some people don't have the time. Some people don't want to. And some people just don't think about it. Unless you're in a family that you were growing up with the mentality, hey, we go to church on Sundays or Easter or whatever the case may be. You don't. You know, being in holy matrimony is, you know, a deal before, you know, with the pastor and God. Okay? You don't do it. A lot of people, I really feel like marriage is becoming obsolete because people are thinking less and less of religion. It was a very powerful thing years ago, but now it's getting to the point where it's really scarce. Like, it's there, but you don't hear much about it unless people bring it up for a specific reason. Some people go to church because they need faith. They will never talk to God a day in their life unless somebody passes away, or because they really need something and their only option left is God or to pray. And some people are thankful for the food that they eat. Thank you to wake up another day. They want to bless their families, and that's rare. That's special, but it's rare. So if you're not that kind of person, you're not that kind of person. And it's nothing wrong with that, because honestly, there's a lot of people out there just like that. You know, they rather be on their phone and do social media than go to church and worship God. Like I said, it's the time that we live in. Things change and they can intertwine together, but a lot of people don't feel like they want to or don't have the time for whatever excuse they have. But sorry, let's get back to what we were talking about before. Let's be honest. You can do what you were saying. You can cook his meals. You can clean for him. You can wash his clothes. You can massage his feet. You can even suck his dick. Here's the thing. A man that wants to be in a relationship will be in a relationship. And a man that wants to have sex with you only will have sex with you only. Matter of fact, I got an earlier video talking about the first 90 days. I'll put a link in that description for you guys just so you can check that out. But just because somebody, now really listen to this, just because somebody first meets you, you don't know them. You want to get to know them. I understand that. But if they want to be in a relationship with you, they will be. If you put that effort in, check this out. When a man first meets a woman, He has to put that effort in to show her how he could be a good boyfriend. Bring you flowers, tell you you're beautiful, everything, okay? But at the same time, once he's hit that level, did you put that work in to show him that you will be a good girlfriend to him, for him to keep you around? Did you? It's the same thing. Men were very prideful. Some are more bitchy than others, but here's the thing. As a man, you're not supposed to, even on Father's Day, you get a tie, you get whatever, you get peace and quiet, but you don't really get things. Okay? Did you tell him that he's handsome? Did you tell him you appreciate the things he does for you? Are you thankful for him? Do you tell him you appreciate what he does? Just like he appreciates the things you do?
Some things don't need to be said. Some things just need to be shown.
That's fine, but how do you show somebody that they're beautiful? You know, how do you show somebody that they're handsome and that you appreciate the thing, and you know that you appreciate the upkeep that he has? I mean, I'm sure a lot of dudes fall off. So do a lot of women. Everybody works hard. My point being that, did you show him the appreciation that he might want from a woman that's going to be his wife? Because you can't just be here for 7 years, which is fine. You know, some people just get content. Like, all right, I'm just with this chick just because. Or I'm just with this guy just because. Some people are so desperate, like, man, I'm almost in my 30s. I'm just gonna be with this person or be with that person. And that's up to you if that's what you want to do it. That's how you want to be. But you still have to play your part. Nobody's gonna marry you just because it's about that time or you're at that age. You have to show it, okay? Are you the person I want to be attached to? Are you worth making this leap in life for? Okay? Because a lot of people have kids, and that's a different story. Some are accidents, some are planned. It's different. Nobody gets married on accident unless they're like blasted. Okay? So let's get real here. You get married, you have every intention of wanting to be with this person for the rest of your life. Sometimes things don't work out. There's a lot of divorce going on, which is one of the reasons why I'm saying marriage is getting more and more scarce each day. Now, I'm not talking about monogamy. That's a different story. I'm talking about marriage. So let's not get things confused here. Just think about it like this. If you're honestly doing your absolute best to be his woman, be his wife, you could do things for people. He could appreciate the things you do, but you could still be an ass. You get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, he can do everything you ask him to do, but it's like pulling teeth to get him to do it. Now, if that happens after marriage, whatever, people change. You can't expect to be with the same person for the next 50 years. Life happens. Accept it. You know, the person that you fell in love with could be a completely different person, but it's up to you to kind of bend and mold that person to be a better person. You're supposed to, the world, honestly, I get it. Men work, women work. Okay? When a man comes home, he wants to come home to a clean house and cook food. Not to say you don't deserve it as well. It's just the mentality that men have. Are you willing to be that person for him? He's had a long day and he feels like the world's against him. When he comes home to you and your kids, the stress of the day should wash away. Nothing but smiles on his face, appreciation of your love, and you're pretty much his support system. Okay? The only thing stopping this man from going crazy, from getting to the bottom of a bottle and wanting to kill something, is you. Can you play that role in his life? If you can, speak to that man and let him know. And if you can't, be happy where you are, shut up, and stop asking for so damn much. Now, like I said, if y'all have a problem with what I'm saying, or if you agree, please, by all means, comment down below. Let him know. Him meaning me. Or anybody else that you need to show this video to for them to get the message. Okay? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. You could have been watching any video on Facebook, on YouTube. You could have been watching your Snapchat. You could have been watching that show on Netflix. You know the one I'm talking about. Pretty much just came out. Know what I'm talking about? Alright? But you're here. Thank you so much. Peace.